Hello everyone, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We're on our way to do the main quest via Argentum, but I thought we'd stop by. We have like one quest here where the Dry Devil is with Pasha. I don't remember who this is. Do I know who this is? I slightly overate. Wait. I'm wearing armor. Okay, cool. I heard you might have work for
the
me.
The innkeeper said you need help with something. What's this about?
Well, you're in the right place. I could really use some help right about now.
Go ahead.
Someone close to me died, and they buried him with something that's very precious to me. As it happens, I'm looking for someone who'd bring it to me.
Oh no. I don't want to grave rob. I've done too much of that nasty business before
that sounds
already.
Easy enough. Why don't you get it yourself?
Because I can't. Or maybe I just don't want to. Does it matter? I'm
Yes,
offering
it
coin
matters.
to anyone who'll get it for me. Listen, either you want a job or not. So enough with the stupid questions.
What exactly is this about?
Me and a couple of fellas have a little camp in the forest nearby. And we used to have a chief, Carol. And he had this special power. He had a magic arrow stuck in his head, which made him invincible.
Are you yanking my pizzle?
An arrow in the head? An invincible? Yeah, sounds to me like you're yanking my pizzle.
I haven't finished, and I'm not yanking your pizzle. Listen, once he got shot in the head with an arrow and survived. But that's not all. He completely changed. From a lame fumbler who couldn't hold a knife without cutting himself, he turned into an unbeatable warrior. All thanks to that arrow. It was a blessing from God.
All right, let's say I take your word for it. What does the job involve?
I'll get to that. A few days ago, we wanted to rob a caravan. But it didn't work out.
It didn't?
It was hell. There was a lot more guards than should have been there. And Carol got caught. And they executed him.
And you, as the new chief, want the arrow to protect you?
That's right, youngster. You don't look it, but you're pretty bright.
Well, I've noticed you bandits are pretty superstitious.
This isn't superstition. The arrow is a gift from God. A blessing. A sacrament from heaven. Without it, we're done.
Why don't you go get the arrow yourself?
You think I'm so stupid I didn't think of that? But I can't. They're still looking for us after that last fucked up job of ours. If me or any of the fellas set foot outside the camp, they'll get us. When we're not protected by the arrow, it's just a matter of time.
Why should I help some footpads?
I thought you were looking for a job. But if you don't like it, maybe the King of France will turn up one day at the Devil's Den, and he'll have a job for you that's up to your standards.
Oh, maybe.
But if you want a job now, you'll have to take it from a stinking footpad. It's
I'm
up
not
to you.
Well, how come they caught Carol? When he was protected by the arrow and unbeatable?
Well, that I don't fucking know. I don't know how all this divine shit works. Maybe the power wasn't strong enough to protect him from execution. But in battle, he was unstoppable.
All right. I'll help you. Where should I look for the arrow?
I don't want to
Well,
help bandits, but
that's
I'm
the
looking.
problem.
I don't know. I just want to do it.
I'm not sure. The whole plan with the caravans went to shit somewhere near Sedlets. There's a cemetery there. And I heard there was a big commotion about the last execution. Try asking the gravedigger there. He lives near the cemetery. That's about all I can tell you. We can't show our faces much. It will cost us our necks.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Okay, we can save that for later. I don't feel like doing that. It doesn't seem pressing with time anyways, but I'll do this eventually. I'm sure we'll make our way back there. We're here now. We're going to do via Argentum. We have to get evidence against Vavek and talk to Christian of Pisac, the brother. So let's go do that. I think I'm all repaired. I know I overate slightly, but I'm all repaired. I'm ready to go. Oops, that wasn't even my armor. Oh gosh, I forgot to sell these. Could I just sell it to you for now? Because
Not be with.
I don't want to go back to... Oh god.
It was good to see you, my friend.
I wonder who I can sell this to. Hold on. I'm sure I could sell this helmet to somebody. I forgot to get rid of it when I was in Quittenberg. Could I sell it to
Good day,
you?
sir.
Would you like a
I'll have a
helmet?
look.
I doubt he would. Yikes, he wouldn't.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time.
I don't think there's anyone I could really sell to. I guess it's staying in my bag. It's not like I'm gonna be looting much anyways. And I can just always pop it on my horse. Would you like to buy something, Janosch? Oh, did you say something about the sausages?
You told me to come back for sausages. So here I am.
Yes, yes. They wait for you.
I can hardly wait.
They won't wait. Here, you taste and you will be in heaven. My secret recipe. 6 kind of spice.
Janosch's sausages. This looks appetizing.
That looks really appetizing. It puts Oates' kitchen to shame.
I learn from best of best. You want more? I make. But you must bring me meat. Game is best. But dog, alright too. Only tough and taste this weak. Need a lot of salt.
So I can bring you almost anything and you can make sausages out of it.
From anybody. But don't bring me no old stuff or stinky stuff. That bad, bad, bad.
Oh, that's so cool.
What'd you do before they locked you up?
What do you think? I steal food. You know that, eh? Ah, you mean before, like back. I was locked up then.
Oh, I see you're one lucky bloke. Also for food.
No, because of war. They take me prisoner. Want to chop my head off, but then find out I am a cook.
You're a cook?
No, but they not know that. So they lock me up in Castle on Rap.
And what did you cook for them? Sauerkraut?
Lucky there was Serbian cook there. He teach me everything. If you no have blue blood, being cook is not bad, eh?
And how did it all turn out?
Cook catch plague and die. Me? I escape back to Bohemia.
Ooh, I could
Teach
learn
me
from
something
him.
then.
It will take some time, but you give me a few groschen.
Yeah. Heavy weapons. Ooh, I should practice my heavy weapons. Alright. Well, when I come across some meat, I can give it to him. Let's see his sausages. They are forever oh, they don't go bad. Janosch's homemade sausage, thoroughly smoked and properly seasoned. You don't want to know what it's made of. Plus 20 nourishment. That's pretty dang good. It's like the dried beef. And this is free. If I just get meat and I bring it to him, sausage.
What God made? Quick!
Alright, off we go. I need to find somewhere to pray at some point. Yeah, once I get to Grund, then I make a right.
Quick!
Hopefully by then my overeating stat will be gone. I only slightly overate.
God! Quick!
Oh, that person was a bandit. Well, he didn't do a very good job of removing me from my horse. I was confused. I thought sometimes I was like, oh, maybe that's a bug. Oh, this is not the way.
Quick!
Where's the road?
God! Quick!
Is this it? I think I took a run. Oh, there's a shrine here.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, time to pray. Can we pray here? No, I need to pray. I need to pray so badly. Oh, we'll look for another one. Did I pass it? Oh, I did. Oh, damn.
Whoa!
Not. Okay, where's Pisek? Pisek. In one of these houses?
I'm always glad to see polite people.
Oh. Oh, I was right in front of it. Can I come in? Is it in here? Oh no. Huh? Oh, you're moving. Oh, there you are. There you are.
You're a Christian at Pisek?
I am? What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
The guy right next to you?
Well, that's why I'm here. I'll help you with your investigation.
Excellent. You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game, but hopefully I don't need to tell you that.
Lord Ruthard mentioned something of the sort.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My father was a blacksmith.
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Hey. Well, I guess I could have told him that Radzig was overlooking the mines, but I don't know anything about it. Oh, this is a very
Where should I
private
start
area.
looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it helped. Mined out.
What's hout?
Couldn't I just ask Fett?
Fett's job is to count the corves and write the amount down in the mine book. He won't tell you any other number. We're interested in what the miners themselves have to say. They've no reason to hide anything. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
Ooh, I want to be a scholar.
I reckon I could pose as a curious scholar.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion.
Okay,
But
I'm
to the
a scholar,
point,
I'm a scholar, I'm a
each
scholar.
day, 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Don't draw attention. I mean, I look like I draw attention right now.
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the Kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't be expected to worry about mining. So he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. It's called the Burgergau. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the smelting works. That's the royal tithe.
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting silver coins. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitmen mine it and get it to the surface. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then cast into rods about as thick as your little finger.
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. It may be a capital offence, but even that won't deter everyone. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. It doesn't end well. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground to minted coins, is closely guarded. Every step is recorded in the books, so if someone is stealing large quantities, they must have it pretty damn well figured out.
Who checks the royal share?
The royal mint master and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That also means me and the shaft foreman. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored and recorded, starting with how much ore is mined. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since they buy the ore from us. It's in their best interest to get the highest possible yield after deducting the royal share.
Okay, so it's somewhere between getting the ore mined and the smelters.
Who makes money from all this?
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get paid for raw ore. The smelters then smelt everything, sell the pure silver, and deduct the raw tithe. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left over for the king.
Who owns the mines?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects, and these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Kuttenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monastery. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share in the proceeds.
Who's responsible for the mines?
The mines and the mint are supervised directly by the royal mint master, Ulrich Vervark von Neuhaus. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. I oversee that everything runs smoothly on his behalf. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary pitmen in the shafts. But I don't come in contact with them very often. We follow the path of silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from us and takes it to a smelter.
How much do the mines pay to the king?
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild, meaning the leaseholders.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. But it's much more profitable for the king to grant mining rights to rich mine operators. They bear the cost of mining themselves and pay him a share. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines, but only 1/5 from the leaseholders. That's how he gets what's his from all the mining.
What about the other 2/3 of the profits from the king's mines?
Those go towards the costs, of course, for operations, wages, and shaft security.
Okay. At least we're getting I'm getting understanding of how this works here.
Who's responsible for the smelting works?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us and smelt it into pure silver. Then they deduct the royal tithe and they can sell the rest. And not just silver. Processing the ore yields a variety of other materials that can be sold just as well.
What happens in the smelting works?
Each smelting shop has a stamp mill, a roasting pit, and a smelting furnace. The stamp mill is used to crush the ore into smaller pieces to make it easier to process. After that, the crushed ore is roasted in a roasting pit to remove most of the impurities. Finally, everything is smelted in a furnace to separate the pure silver from the slag.
So it's processed similarly to steel for smithing?
Yes, but in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every step thrice.
All right, cool.
How are groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch new groschen.
See, I want to go there. I want to go into... I hope this leads me there.
How many
I wanna
mints
see
are
this
there in
place.
total?
Only the main one is left. The one in the Italian court. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom. But King Wenceslas II united them all. It was he who contributed the most to the rise of the Prague Groschen and the wealth of this region. And of course, his own wealth too.
All right, that's everything. I know. Should I say I know his brother, Peter?
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Sukhdol.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
All right. Okay, hopefully all of that information sticks in my head. I learned so much about mining. Wait, I want to see. Should I start... I should probably start using my heavy weapon just to learn it. Don't think I carried anything with me. Oh, I have stuff to sell here too. Hold on. Put this on my... nope. This on my horse for now. I don't want to be... Okay. Now to investigate. I cannot pray, which bothers me a little bit, but we don't need to pray. We just... talk to this miner. Oh, there's the foreman here.
Are you Foreman Samko?
Aye, I am. Who's asking?
My name is Henry. Stuart Christian sent me to you. I'm a student from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
Alright, let's play.
All right, let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll.
I haven't played dice in a while, so sure. Ooh, what does... This is the weird die. A die of the most loyal regular. The whole it bears his likeness. I don't think that does anything, but we can do, like, 2 lucky die. He's not a woman, so I can't use the strip die.
So I went to see my brother.
Lightly loaded, no.
To talk about the
I think, like, keep it simple.
Your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all
Yeah,
over
let's
himself.
just use
We'll
this.
see whose side luck is on today.
Could I talk to this guy while we're playing? Whoa! Oh, that was not a 5. That's a 6. 1. There's no 2. Well, this sucks. Ah, this is not lucky at all. What is this lucky die? Why? Why? There's nothing lucky about this at all.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
I hate this dice. I hate what I have.
At your service, sir.
Oh my god.
My God, I'm done.
You know, I think the lucky die, they work well with each other, and the fact that I have 2, it's expecting a third one to be 6, and it's just not doing it. So I should not have had this set up. I should only have 1 lucky die, maybe. Okay, this works for me.
God damn it.
Wow,
give
bust
up.
on the first roll. Good enough.
Fuck that.
Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about oaking. Any yakker will tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
Then a graft? How do you rest?
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip. Some a swally. Some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
What's a swally? What's a swally?
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit. Or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
Or? I'm having a hard time translating this in my head.
How many corves did you mine on...
Corv. Oh, corv.
Say,
okay.
the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need out else, feel free to drop by.
Wait, there were so many more questions. Maybe I can ask one of just like the normal miners. Like you.
Careful.
I cannot ask you because you're resting. You're foreman. I want to ask like the one of just like the normal. There's a normal miner there.
My respects.
Oh, I can't ask a normal miner. What about you? Okay, you're the foreman.
And Sigismund's lounging about in the monastery.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation.
You're the head foreman here?
And who are you? You have no business here.
Henry, I have a letter from Sir Christian. I'm a student. I'm writing about the life of miners.
As if anyone cares. They call me Thet. Head Gaffer Thet. If I have any questions, ask away and don't keep me waiting.
What does a head foreman actually do?
What do you think? I give orders to all the yakkers in the pit and in the shafts. They call me Master. And they're proper respectful, because I'm the one who doles them out the chink for what they hew. I also keep the records, check the counts, and keep the coffers for the yield.
How many miners are you in charge of?
Oh, you know, Sonny, that depends. Every crew has a gaffer, a foreman. He hires men as necessary. There are 3 crews in the pits now, so I reckon there's about 30 pitmen just there.
How much ore do you extract in a day?
It's a little different every day. It depends on the rock they're hewing, if it's soft or hard. Sometimes it's 50 calves, sometimes 70.
Well, that's a lot more than the other guy was saying.
How much was extracted on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Well, fuck. It's interesting you should ask about that particular day. I actually know that one exactly. It was a lovely 90 calves. The most in a really long time.
Okay, so 90 corps total, and then the foreman, the other foreman, Sam whatever, was 34 out of that 90?
How much do the miners earn?
I pay them half a groschen for every full calf.
Okay, that
The more
checks.
calves of ore they bring out by, the more groschen they get. If they happen to be hewing soft rock with less silver, I give them some extra chink from the yield, so they earn roughly the same.
Okay, so 90 corps, and that's what was his name? I think it was like Samayek. Samko. Samko did 34 of those. Who's the other one? There is enter the mine, find out about Frank Sonny's and Paul Sonny's. Let's go to Frank's. Oh god, we have to do maths. At least it's simple. Simple maths. That's locked. Oh. Oh, he's underneath me? Oh, maybe he's working down under. Down underground. I think the other one's down underground too. Okay, let's enter the mines. Down underground. How do we enter? I'm gonna get so lost down there. I think it's here. This is the entrance.
Look out! The ceilings are low, sir. Wouldn't want you to hit your head.
Thank you. Okay. Very, very polite of you. Don't steal anything. Don't steal anything. Stander the Fly. You got a cool name, Stander the Fly. Getting closer. Foreman Frank.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry. I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
The more we gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakka graft, kidder? You take a kevel and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dark and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the corf, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
I'm not understanding half of what he's saying.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh in a corf. That's near way to make a living, man.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
Why are you saying it's not useful to nobody? I need it for my treatise.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 corves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to HeyAmarii. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. Farewell, sir.
Okay, so that's 34 and 36, so that's like 70 in total so far. Could I ask a normal? So there's like another 20 that need to be accounted for. Here. I'm gonna get lost down here. Oh, I can talk to this miner.
Where can I find your foreman, Paul?
What you doing here, kidder? Who let you in by?
I've got a letter of safe conduct from Christian of Pisek. I'm a student from Prague. I'm trying to get to know the miner's life from up close and write a thesis on it.
Right? A thesis? Well, I'll be damned.
I just need to ask your foreman a few things.
What gaffer's gone doing there to pray? Don't know if he'll be up for talking, but...
Okay. Why wouldn't he be up in the mood for talking?
Why wouldn't he be in the mood for talking?
Young Jaybird, One of our Maras got scrushed the other day. He hadn't even had a full week on the graft, poor lad. It happened the day before the feast of St. Petronilla. You'll find Paul at the lowest level, by the roof fall. He's praying for the salvation of his soul. You'll hear the wind howling in the attic down there. It can be heard as far as that cursed road. I hear it's haunted. Don't fret, but St. Barbara will look out for you.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Can I ask you about anything? I bet you there's going to be ore that's unaccounted for already from here.
Excuse me?
Sorry. There's a ladder here. Ooh, the wind. You can hear the winds howling. It does sound haunted. Winds howling. Ooh, it's creepy. I don't like it. I don't like this at all. Ooh, I don't like it. Are you in here? Please be in here. It's creepy down here. Oh, here. I can pray with you.
Are you Foreman Paul?
Hey! You walk like a ghost, kidder. You gave me a bit of a fright there. Hold on. I don't know ye. Who are you? And what are you doing so deep in the pit?
My name's Henry. Sir Christian sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague, and I'm writing a thesis on the life and lot of miners. I hate to interrupt your prayers for a dead friend, but I need to ask you something.
He weren't just me marrow. He were my blood. I raised him from a nipper since my sister died. He kept begging me to take him on a shift, saying he was strong as a horse. Wouldn't it take no like. And now, I can't forgive myself.
There's no pain in heaven. It wasn't your fault.
Come on, it wasn't your fault. Accidents happen. It's God's will.
I suppose you're right. Will you pray with me for his soul one last time?
Of course.
Aye. I'll pray with you.
You're a canny lad. Repeat after me. Almighty and merciful God, our Father, you are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper,
Almighty
tin,
and merciful
iron,
God, our
and
Father.
Damn these camera controls. They've got to be the worst camera controls. I mean, I'm not complaining because we actually get a photo mode, but I am complaining. It's right there. That's a better idea.
You are the giver of gold, silver, bronze, copper, tin, iron, and all ores and metals.
Bring his soul
I
to
ask that you
eternal
bless my
glory through
brother,
our Lord,
who has died
our
in his
Saviour and
mind.
Redeemer, Jesus
May your
Christ.
holy angels save his soul from
The angel of the
damnation.
Lord declared
Bring his
to
soul
Mary,
to eternal
she
glory
conceived the Holy
through our
Spirit.
Lord, our
Amen.
Saviour and Redeemer,
Mary said,
Jesus
Behold,
Christ.
I am the handmaid
Amen.
of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
So, are you going to answer me now?
Aye. Thanks for praying with me. Ask about out.
Ask about out?
What is the work of a miner about?
What it's about? It's about hewing the face and hauling the ore to the bank in coves. Over and over again. Proper graft, that. Can be real dodgy, mind. Might even do you in.
Are deaths in the mine common?
Aye. But every death in the shaft is a waste. Whether it's in a crumple or black damp. Unfortunately, we still bury a yakka or two a month, you know. That's life like.
How is the ore mined?
First, we have to survey the shaft and find ore. Then the place gets scored and set ablaze. We set up timber around. The hewers take their tools and start dinging rock and hewing ore. Nothing to it.
How much do you make doing this?
Depends on how much we hawk. How hard the rock is, how much ore's in it. It's not really worth it, though. Half a grosh and a corf isn't much of a fight.
So how many corves did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
That weren't a good day. Nobody was in the mood for ganning on after what happened to Jaybird. But even so, we managed to hawk 30 corves.
That's all I
30.
need to know.
So there's like 100 missing. 100, sorry, 10 missing, because there's 100 total. 10 are missing. So it was 34 and 36, so 70, and then another 30. Oh no, how do I get out of here? 100. I don't like being under here. Maybe I am slightly claustrophobic. Like, if I had to do this in real life, there's like no freaking way. But even in games, I feel a little bit like, I feel quite anxious going in here. Makes me a little anxious. How do I get out? Don't panic. Don't panic. Every path will lead somewhere. Oh god, am I going deeper into it or farther? Please be the exit, please be the exit. Oh my god, am I going in a circle? No. What? What? Huh? 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 I went in a circle there. Here?
May God give you health, sir.
How do I get out? How do I get out? Okay, Frank, and then it was this way. And this way? Oh, thank God it's the exit. Oh, never going back in there. I'm gonna enter, okay? You're upstairs? How do I go upstairs? Oh, here.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
You're the local ore merchant?
Na ja, I buy ore. And who are you?
My name is Henry, and I'm here by Sir Christian's permission. I study at the university in Prague, and I'm writing a thesis on silver mining.
Wirklich? Interesting. In any case, you are in the right place. The Horschan shafts are some of the most profitable in all of Kuttenberg. I am Hermann. If you have any Fragen, I am happy to answer them.
As an ore merchant, what do you do?
My job is to buy ore from the mines and resell it to the smelting works. Every day I count the amount of the ore mined and test its quality. That is why we are also called assayers. Depending on the quality, I then estimate the price at which I can sell the ore.
Do you buy silver together with the stone?
I do. You can only get pure silver from the stone in the smelting works. That is why it is important to know how much of it is in the ore.
How do you estimate the price?
It takes skill and experience. I go through a few corves, get some samples, and bring them down here to assay them. Then I estimate the ratio of silver to the waste and set the price according to the average.
And the price is always the same?
Nein. The price of the corves is determined by the highest bidder. The smelter that can pay the most gets it. The important thing is to keep an eye on costs, so we do not end up paying more for the ore than we get for the pure silver.
How many corvs do you buy a day?
It varies. It depends on the rock that is being hewed. When you hew into hard rock, the yield is smaller than from soft rock, which crumbles with little effort, but there's little silver in it.
So how many corvs then?
How many corvs did you buy lately? For example, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Sancta Petronilla. Weiß nicht. Entschuldigung. I do not remember. You can ask Christian, though. It is all in the books.
Why doesn't he remember? I'm sure he doesn't. Where is Christian? Christian! There you are, Christian.
I already know how many corvs the crews extracted on the Feast of St. Petronilla. It was 100 altogether.
I see. Meanwhile, I looked in the mine book. How many do you think it says there?
90. Less.
I'd guess it's less.
Then you'd be correct. The book lists 90 corvs extracted. That means 10 corvs of ore disappear each day. But nobody could just come along and take them. We keep a close watch on everything. The unreported corvs must be going out to smelting works with the rest of the ore. That means...
What does it mean?
that this is fraud of colossal proportions, and that Foreman Fett and Herman the ore merchant are in it up to their ears.
What about Vavak?
I still think the trail will lead us to him, but we know too little so far. You need to talk to Fett and Herman first. Being involved in the theft of silver is a capital crime, so it should be in their own interest to cooperate. Make sure to promise them no one will know about their crime. You can mention my name. When you've talked to them, come back to me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay. Herman and Fett. Herman to cooperate. Get them to cooperate. Oh, you're Herman.
We need to talk, Herman.
Was ist denn los?
Sir Christian sent me. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miners
dumb.
extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
But someone's lying.
In that case, someone else must be lying.
Or someone just cannot count. Why are you bothering me with this? Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did. They like to show off.
All three crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that.
Your story doesn't add up. Your story doesn't add up.
Your story doesn't add up, Herman. We found out. Simple as that. Don't try to outsmart me and Sir Christian.
I am not trying to do anything. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Of course, corruption follows him.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea. I am a mere assayer. I have never even met Vavak.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. Keep doing what you're doing. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
Well, that was easy. Where's the other one? This is the blacksmith. Ooh, maybe the blacksmith will wanna
Greetings, sir.
buy or sell my stuff. Let's see. What do you have? What do you have? What do you have? Oh, damn! I don't have this stuff.
What can you do,
how much
sir?
money did you have?
Show me your.
He has 131. That's not enough.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time.
They won't rat me out, right? Because that would mean that they're ratting themselves out, and it's a crime punishable by death. So I doubt they'll say anything, anyways. Okay, let's talk to you from here.
Good day. I'm with you.
Actually, if I interrogate you from here, maybe you'll crack because I'm hovering behind you.
A word, Foreman.
What is it this time, bookworm?
Bookworm.
Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his books, and his responsibility too.
But you count the corpse.
But you're the one counting the corves of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla. You told me it was 90. And that's how much the mine book says too.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? They're blockheads, and they like to show off. I'm sure they just exaggerated. Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it. Herman told me everything.
Bloody snitch.
You're just small fry. Under my protection, hell no, I'd throw him in there. You won't be punished. You're just small fry. I feel like that's what I would say.
But like him, you have nothing to be afraid of. You're small fry. It's obvious there's some bigger fish involved. And that's what interests me.
Alright, I'll tell you what I know. As soon as I was made head gaffer, HeyAmarii, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cook the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore, and transport it secretly to the smelters, along with the rest. He made it very clear, if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke, stocky, pockmarked. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was reet terrifying.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. He fell down a shaft. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who pays you on the side? You have to pay the miners for what they actually extracted.
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the yakkers and for Herman.
Do you think the mint master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He treats me canny whenever he shows up. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me. He really said that.
Wow, good
the
for
mint
you.
master himself.
Whoa.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. No one must find out we know about the fraud. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara. I'll be silent as the grave.
Why are both of you saying that? Silent as the grave? Who's gonna die? What is with this foreshadowing? Alright, Christian... I bet you it is Vavak.
I talked to Fett and Herman.
And? Did they confess?
Oh yeah, they did.
I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. but he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works without the guards bothering you.
Something like your letter of safe conduct. How can I persuade him to give me one?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust, at least a little. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman this time, then?
But be careful. Baresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Baresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic. As charismatic as you can manage.
Oh my god. I can't wear armor or bring my weapons.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. I reckon you can imagine what those look like. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. I'm sure he can sell you something nice.
No,
if you're charismatic enough, Boresh is sure to believe your intentions are good. And make sure you wash up before you go. You can't go and see him looking like some dung-soiled peasant.
Okay, I will.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials from it. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen and sell off the rest, along with the other materials, to craftsmen.
What should I know about this Baresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady, who knows?
I got it. I'm ready to go.
Here. I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to Baresh. I reckon he won't be thrilled. But he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of St. Petronilla. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. I'm sure something is going on there. Good luck, Henry.
Time to put my detective glasses on. Okay, where is this? And I have to get cleaned up first. Okay, it's in Grund. There is nowhere to wash there. We're gonna have to go back here, wash up, and then go. So, oh, this is the door out. I just want to make sure I'm super duper clean. We're gonna roleplay this. We're gonna roleplay this right. Sorry, I'm not trying to get your attention there, guy.
Silly doggy.
Quick.
I love going into disguise. I think I am dirty. I must be. Well, I'm not totally clean. Oh no. Oh no.
Go.
Sweet, because then it's a straight road there. Okay, we'll stay clean for sure. Exciting! I already know what I'm gonna wear. My detective glasses. I hope this leads me to the mint. I'm dying to go inside. Like, I keep passing that building. Oh!
Whoa! Whoa!
There's a grave here.
What have you found, boy?
It's a shrine! Oh, thank God I can do my prayers. Finally.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary.
Alright, done. Let's go. And here we are, back home.
Whoa! Whoa!
It's not a long way. Let's pick our outfit first. Okay, our outfit. This with glasses. Oh, perfectly done. I just have to remove my weapons when I get there.
What do you want? And
Okay.
Prepare me a hot.
great.
Yep.
I'm glad.
Wonderful.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm at.
Oh, let me check that my clothes are repaired though. 100, 100, 100, 100. 100, 100, 100. Oh, okay,
Your
perfect.
service, sir. It happens. Hey, doggy. Watch where you go next time.
Ooh, I'm so quiet moving around without plate. Here we go. I'm excited.
Quick!
Prayer's done, clothing's cleaned, repaired. I look like a nobleman. With my matching horse.
Quick!
I'm pretty charismatic, right? Like... Oh, cute. Oh my gosh, Mutt is so far behind.
Beautiful.
I'm a nobleman. Doing what again? I'm a nobleman interested in smelting operations.
Quick!
I'm gonna have a little snoop around, but I will talk to Burish. We should probably talk to Burish first, and then he can get me...
Quick!
He can get me in those mines, or smelting operations. Which one is Burish? Burish is... Oh. It's probably in here, huh? I'm gonna be filthy walking in here. Oh, he's not in there. He's somewhere ahead. Is that you?
Oh.
Are you drunk? Little Nary. Burish. You're drunk.
Put that weapon away! You hear me?
Shoot. Sorry, I forgot.
Greetings, Master Burish. I'm Henry of Scallis.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skalitz, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
I'm not selling any. I'm interested in buying anyway. Or I want to take a look. I wonder if I say I want to take a look, will he let me kind of walk around and see for myself? Yeah, maybe I should say I want to take a look. Because then he'll give me that letter, right?
I know. I just want to see what it looks like in the smelting works.
Well, if Sir Christian wishes it, I won't deny you the opportunity. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards
Awesome.
will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Okay, what happens in the smelting works?
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal.
We process a large amount here. Up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a harivna of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 harivnas of pure silver per day.
Is that a lot? Can any silver... Ooh, do I ask that? Is that too forward? Like if I ask like, hey, does stuff go missing? Maybe don't let him on that I'm checking that. How many corves? Because I'm a nobleman, why would I ask that? Or I would ask that. No, let's ask how many corves
How many corves
delivered.
were delivered from Horshan, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horshan, of all places?
I visited the mine? Yeah?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 corves.
Do I ask him now, can any silver go missing? Or is that like leading him on? Ooh, I'm scared. I'm scared he'll suspect that I'm investigating. Leave?
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission.
Yes.
And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelters are dangerous places.
You might take away
sir.
permission if I'm too suspicious and don't act like a nobleman that's just interested in how things work here. Okay, where am I going? This is a big area to see how the smelting works. But it's mostly up here or here. Maybe I can go in here. I've never been in here. Because there's a guard. Oh, not in here. There. Because there's like a guard here.
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Oh, I'm allowed to... Okay, I'm allowed in here now. Hold on. The map marker is distracting. Yeah, this area must be the smelter. Why is it showing the whole place? Maybe I can ask other people that work here. Is this still part of the smelting? I don't know. Let's go work in a circle. Smelter?
What does your job actually entail?
You mean smelting? Well, in the scrusher we scrush the ore brought from the mound and chuck it in the furnace. Then we shovel charcoal until the stone gets proper roasting and leaks all the metal that was hidden inside. We do that over and over in other furnaces till we get pure silver out of the ore.
How do you like working in the smelter?
Aye, can't complain at all, sir. We get a nice pile of chink from the yield and we're dry and warm.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I can't complain about him, sir. He's an honest bloke, and he pays us well, from what I've heard from the other smelters. It's a lot worse elsewhere, like.
Ooh, do I ask this? If he's seen anything suspicious? Or is that like... I mean, I'm not asking Boris anymore. Let's see.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I graft all day. No time for looking around.
Okay. Does any silver go missing from here?
Does any silver go missing from here?
Here? In our smelter? That would mean some of our lads are involved and... You get the rope for that. Look, Sonny, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Shima over there. He's not afraid of anything.
Okay, Shima. Look around. I'm looking. Is there something I have to, like, zero in visually? Maybe just Shima? Are you Shima?
Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here. What do you want?
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you'd better get out of here before the guards see you.
Why? I have permission.
You take over here, lads. I'll be right back.
Can I put my armor back on? I feel naked.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we just happen to be walking the same direction. I want to put my armor back on. I'm gonna do it. I don't feel safe. I feel naked. How far are we going, man?
Well, can you talk now?
Who are you, fella?
Henry? Henry.
I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. Why are you here, Henry? Surely you didn't come to investigate the theft of silver on your own accord.
Ooh, do I tell him that's right? Or that's right Christian sent me? Ooh. Maybe just say that's right?
That's right.
Why should I talk to you about such things?
I'm being so
How
dodgy.
can I know it's not a trap?
I'm no threat to you. I'm conducting an expert investigation. I've been tasked by the nobility. You better tell me what you are, or I'll pay you. Ooh. I'm no threat to you. Or... I'm no threat to you.
I'm no threat to you. I won't mention your name to anyone. All I need is for you to point me in the right direction. That's all.
All right. I'll trust you.
Easy.
Listen up, then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grund, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful, and keep a weapon close. People like him can be vicious.
Thank you.
I've got my weapons.
What does your job entail?
Here in the smelter, the extracted ore turns into pure silver right under our hands. Bloody miracle, right? Horse shit. It's an awful, filthy fucking graft for a few miserable groschen. If I could, I'd fuck off somewhere over the hills. But I've a family, and they don't ask me what I really want.
Oh.
How do you like working in the smelter?
It's a shitty fucking job. My back aches something awful from shoveling heaps of ore back and forth. You're always breathing stive from the furnace, and then you cough your soul out after the shift is over. We'll all be crippled wrecks in a few years. That's how it is.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
Listen, all folks like him care about is lining their purses. They don't care if we break our backs because of it. On the other hand, I don't think it's any better anywhere else.
What happens to the silver from the smelting works?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place until a merchant or the blokes from the mint come and get them. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of select people have access to them, such as the foreman of the works who checks the purity.
Okay, that's it. Good enough. Where is this Volkmar? Is he here also? Oh, he is. Well, that makes it easy. I'm keeping my weapons close, and I'm fully armored now. I've learned my lesson clearly. Like the last couple of times of walking into a place like completely not ready for the hell I'm gonna get. I'm never doing that again. Where could he be? Is he in one of the houses, or is he out here with the horses? Kluger Hans. Mark. Mark, you're a handsome looking horse. How do we braid Hebble's hair? Bill. What normal names for horses? Vil and Tiff. Okay, that wasn't. I bet you he's in here. Who are you? Aggro. Aggro, you have nice dress.
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your
What do you mean?
investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down.
Whoa.
Have you gone insane? You want to attack a nobleman? I suppose you have no idea who's behind me. You won't avoid punishment.
You're really a nobleman? But that's... Oi! Where are you cowards running to? Go to hell! Take that!
For glory!
You won't get me!
Forgot how
sort you out
slow this
nicely.
weapon is.
Fuck that!
Anyone else? Little Nari, what do you have? I'll take that. Ooh, decorated sword pommel. I don't know why I took some of that stuff. You've got some answering to do.
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver.
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Take it from the beginning.
As head smelter, I test the quality of the silver that's been smelted every day. I have unrestricted access to it. One day, Buresh came to me and said he had an offer for me. He said if I accepted, he'd make me rich. He gave me his man to assist me. I'd take some of the king's silver bars and add them to Buresh's yield. The books were cooked, so no one found out anything. Everything was going well, and Buresh was happy. A few weeks later, he sent me to the mines. I was supposed to make a deal with the new foreman, Fett, and pay him off. In the end, I had to force him to cooperate, just like Buresh forced me. With threats.
I knew it.
Why didn't Buresh take the silver himself? Why did he need you?
The Mint Master's men watch over the transport of the king's silver. They take turns. Buresh had it all figured out.
Moving on, where does the unreported silver go?
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
Ooh. They mint fake coins in there?
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. But what they actually do there, I've no idea. I've never been there. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Gimme.
Did Buresh ever mention that Mint Master Vavak was involved in it?
Not in front of me. Maybe his guard, Little Neri, knew something.
Oh, well, he's
But you
dead.
won't be able to ask him anything anymore.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutna, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
For my thesis. None of your business.
That's none of your business.
I see. I won't pry. Well, now you have the map, and since I told you everything, will you let me go? Please? I know I wanted to, but I was just scared is all. Please let me go, please.
Stables be damned, just let me go!
Do I want to let this pay up and you'll be free? You deserve to die. I mean, I could kill him. Pay up? It's so rude of me. But I mean, this is a way for me to... No, I'm being too evil now. I don't want to kill him in case I could use him again. In case he has more information later. Pay up and you'll be free.
I'm quite sure
I'm
you
so
have coin.
rude.
So pay up and you'll be free. Here, take it all. Thank you. I'll go to Kuttenberg and
my
get
God,
fixed
that's a
up there
lot.
somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. I swear.
Better.
You're a good, merciful man. God be with you.
That works for me. That works out for me very, very well. I don't know, I kind of wanted to kill him, but I already killed that dude. I could get more information from him. I don't want to see Burish right now, but... because he might tip someone else off. Well, maybe I should have killed him. Will he tip off people that I know what's going on? This is the right way. I need to find a way to, like, unstick this. Ooh, maybe I regret letting him go a little bit. What if he tells Burish and then someone's gonna be there waiting for me? We should be okay.
Whoa.
This? Why does it have sneaky music? Very noisy. I don't think it's... Is there a way inside this building? Oh, it's a pretty big area. Oh, whoops. I'll leave pebbles there. It's easier for me to look around on foot. Am I allowed here? I'm getting the creepy music. I am in a private area, I see. Okay. Should I be sneaky? Find the secret mint. And I must find it and have a look around. Oh, I am not sneaky at all right now. Let's take a schnapp and then be in sneaky outfit. But I really can't be seen. If someone sees me or even sees someone I killed, then everyone here is gonna freak the heck out. There's someone there. If I kill that person, I'm gonna have to hide their body. Where's Mutt? I need to tell Mutt to stay.
Stay.
Stay there. There's like a dude here. Is there anyone else around him? Okay, let's move you away just in case someone comes here. I'll hide you in the bushes over here. Okay, here's good. Next to Mutt. Do you have any keys on you? We have a bandit treasure map. Wow, that says a lot about you. Right. Guess I have to just look inside these buildings. Oop, there's another one there. What am I looking for? A building? Where'd that other guy go? Oh, I think he went there. Okay, he's going over there. How big of an area? Oh, maybe here. There's a horse there. Ooh, that looks like it. Is he just casually eating? Oh, that's definitely it right there. Do you think I should kill him? There's no one else here now. Oh, game saved.